Hi there, it's Jennifer Mazzarolo, president of Maverick Consulting Group, and today is Tuesday, April 18th. And today's Maverick Moment is going to talk a little bit about relationships. And in the recruitment world, relationships can be those between yourself and your colleagues in the office, but more importantly, can also be between yourself and the candidates and yourself and the clients. And why relationships are important, at least in my mind, is the fact that they drive business results, but they also drive long-standing partnerships, a win-win for everyone when they go well and when they're based on trust and respect. I think when I was doing finance and accounting and had several managers that were very strong advocates of communication and trust and respect, it seemed to bring out the best in people. And our team was a well-oiled machine, and we all got along well and did great work. Now, it wasn't all perfect, and it wasn't all without its shakeups or challenges. But as long as we trusted and respected each other and had open and honest communication and a culture that supported that, we were all pretty much set up for success to really deliver our best. So I like to bring that to the relationships that I foster in recruiting. And those are between myself and my candidates, and also between myself and my clients. Case in point, I did a free speaking engagement last week to a networking group, and certainly got a lot out of the conversation, and hopefully they did as well. And I heard a lot from the candidates in transition there on the relationships that they feel they're having with recruiters, how there's still a lot of mistrust and disrespect that happens in the industry, unfortunately, and how they, as candidates, don't feel like they're being respected, given the time of day, not being responded to on a timely basis. So there's a whole gamut of things around customer service and level of service that aren't being delivered in terms of the candidate's perception. So as a recruiter, it's important to give candidates your time and give them whatever value you can bring to their situation. And both parties need to realize that you might not be the one getting them their next job, but they're going to remember how you made them feel, and they're going to remember the time you spent with them. And that goes as well with clients. A lot of clients don't necessarily want to give exclusive arrangements. I certainly have a lot of exclusive arrangements with my clients, but there are times when I'm not working exclusive and have to deal with competition, and that's okay. That's healthy in the industry. It keeps people on their toes, and certainly it's a very tight candidate market right now. So, if you're confident in what you do, and I am, and if you're able to add value, which I do, then you know that it's just a matter of time before relationships with clients are able to foster. You're building new relationships with new clients. You're maintaining great relationships with existing clients and not losing any ground and not trying not to give up any clients. And of course, in a sales-driven business, that's one of the hardest things to do is satisfy the customer every time, all the time. So with that as well, we do act as advisors for our clients. There's not tons of recruiters out there in the finance and accounting world that have the same background that I do, that can say they worked in finance and accounting for 15 years, give or take, and then in recruiting for another 11. And so, what I like to bring to the table to clients as well as candidates is more of an advisory approach where I can bring my experience and quality of service to the table. And as an example, doing my Maverick Moments actually for almost the last year, that's giving away free content. I'm actually giving it away for free. I'm trying to help candidates, I'm trying to help clients, I'm trying to help HR folks and hiring managers do better at their jobs. And what am I trying to get out of that? Well, certainly I'm trying to build up my brand, and I'm trying to build new relationships with people and try to help people any way I can, and hope that one day, that goodwill comes back to me. And, I don't do this just for that reason, but obviously, trying to help people in an altruistic world that I sometimes live in, you do hope that people pay it forward and pay it back, and that at some point, they help you with a referral of someone that might be looking, that turns out to be a great candidate that you end up placing, or you help a client in some way with a tricky business situation or something delicate on the personnel side, and you hope that they end up being your client one day or staying your client. And people in transition, you hope that they remember you and remember that you tried to help them. So we do need to remember that who and who you're working with is a reflection of your brand. You are a brand, and you want to make sure that you know who you're working with. They do quality work, that they have the experience that you're looking for, and experience that they can stand behind. Because I want to represent the best candidates to my clients. I want to have the best clients, and I want to have the best candidates. So doing that, it means you have to attract the right type of candidates, you have to attract the right type of clients, and you also need to be giving off the right kind of energy as well. You have to be the best at what you're doing. You have to be the best recruiter. You have to be the best at business development. And all of that breeds stronger relationships. And again, relationships built on trust, respect, and open and honest communication. So I guess my message today is relationships are important. Know who you're working with. And remember that you are the brand, whether it's a corporate brand or whether it's your own personal brand. Remember, it's important to know who you're working with, because those folks are a reflection of your brand. So have a great day and enjoy the sunshine.